Okay, there we go. I'm all set. Hello. Sending data. You just put this up here where it belongs. Wait, I have to enhance. I have to mirror the video. There we go. Okay, good enough. Let me come over here and swap my cameras. So this is what I have completed so far of the Invisible Woman hat. Last time I was on working on it, what did I do? I made it a little too big, so I went back off camera and I ripped it all out and redid it. But I'm back to where I was. There's not that much yarn in here. I only have this much more yarn. Let me see. This is the yarn that I'm using. I don't know if this is made anymore. I bought it at Webb's in their back room where they have a lot of discontinued yarns. So I don't know if this is still available. It's only 100 yards. It's wool and silk. Let's see. Medium suggested hook was an I, 5.5 millimeter, and I ended up using a J. So I had two balls of it, this one with the blue, and then this one has more of the green, which is also in this skein, but they're definitely two different colorways. So I think I'm just going to mix them and see what happens. So I don't know if I'll complete the hat today, but I'm just going to do a little work on it. Hi, Leanne. Hello. Listening while you do your chores. Hey, baby Groot, what is up? You're working on the star blanket? You better tag me in those TikToks. I want to see that. You better tag me. I want to see how you're doing, how that's going for you. I'm just on repeats of this pattern, so this is probably just going to be hanging out and working on this and chatting a little bit. I'm having a bout of absolutely beautiful weather. How's everyone's weather? I hear people skateboarding past my house on their way to the beach. It was an absolutely beautiful day, and right before I came in here to get on the live, I saw the moon coming up right in front of my house. It's really beautiful. Not quite a full moon, so I like to go out and watch the moon rise over the ocean when it's coming up, like in the late afternoon or evening. It's one of my favorite things to do. Oh yeah, I have subscriptions on my TikTok now. I have no idea what I'm supposed to even do with that. I guess you can subscribe and I can give you like a special sticker that you can, or an emoji that you can use while you're watching. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm clueless. But it's been super warm and sunny and nice. It's been like in the 70s here. It's been so nice. I'm just loving it. Absolutely loving it. It's hard to believe it's October. So right now I'm finishing up the 6 days of self-care crochet along. It's been a really nice event, opportunity to connect with people, crocheting community. We did some stretching. We talked about some feelings and some way, hey Amy, some ways that we use our crochet to relieve our stress. And let's see, in a couple weeks I'm releasing a new pattern, the 6-day hexagon cardigan. I'm excited about that. And I'm going to have a crochet along for that, help people make that. And then I've had a lot of requests for the Christmas tree skirt. Six-day star, superstar, and supernova holiday tree skirts. So I'm going to do a crochet along for those. Help people make those. Thanks for subscribing. I don't know, is there anybody that, is there an artist that can make, yeah, I don't know, I'm supposed to make like custom stickers for people to use when they subscribe. That's all I could come up with. My daughter's an artist. I asked her to make some for me, and she said, I don't know how to do that, actually. And I was like, oh. So I just uploaded some JPEGs of the star blankets. I want to go through all my hats. Maybe do an invisible people hat after I complete this hat. My sister's posting all the emojis from on TikTok. It's like special subscription only emojis. I know, I got like the email that said you can have subscriptions now, and I was like, okay, and I don't know what it is. A 100 yards of yarn is not a lot. When I did Invisible People, they Furls wanted they wanted 1 skein patterns for that. So that's how I ended up doing Invisible People. And I think that skein of yarn only had 100 yards on it. So you don't need a lot of yarn to make a hat. But these colors are really pretty. I'm using a Furls Odyssey J hook. It's my favorite hook. Thanks for sharing the live. Not a lot of people on tonight. I did figure out how to change my description for my live, though. Somebody said the other day, it said, I don't remember what it used to say, but I changed it. Did figure out how to change it. Oh yeah, did you get your yarn for the tree skirt? I ordered some, but mine will take forever to come in. Nice. I'm excited to see it. I know you are amazing with color, like Maya, my daughter, is. You forgot that Lion brand is coming in the mail. Did you buy more at the store? I had placed 2 orders with Lion brand the other day, and I did an order with Joann's. I ordered yarn for, let me see, what did I order yarn for? I ordered yarn for Granny Square projects because I'm starting to work on Granny Square stuff in my membership community, the Betty McKnitiverse. And so I wanted some yarn to do a Granny Square project with. I haven't decided exactly what I'm going to do, but I have an idea. Oh, you asked the lady where the rest of your yarn was. And part of the order was shipped to me. Nice. Let's see, and what else did I order yarn for? I ordered a lot of yarn, but it all had a purpose. None of it was just like, I think I want this. Oh, I ordered yarn for more tree skirts. It's because we're going to be doing that crochet along. And I wanted to be ready for that, have yarn for that. I feel like I went back to Lion Brand for something too. Oh yes, I had been wanting this Lion Brand bonus bundle in a color called Meowth for a star shawl, and I just waited and waited and waited for it to come in. No, it's not raining, but you might be able to hear my table's like squeaking. But it's beautiful. You can hear people walking by going to the beach. It's beautiful. And this, before you came on, I was talking about the moon being out. The moon is, I could see the moon out the front window right when I was getting up to come in here and start the live. Oh, it's raining there? Heh. I'm in love with this turquoise blue color on this hat. It's like 74 here. That's why I'm sitting here in this dress, tank top dress. This tank top dress is my new around the house uniform. This and the rompers that I bought. I bought these weird rompers at Old Navy, and they're so comfortable. They're perfect for my lifestyle, which is the lazy lifestyle. The beach house lifestyle. That's me. I don't know how far I'll get, but it's going along a lot faster than I thought. I don't know how long I'll make this one. This is the one. This is the one I've been wearing that I've been saying, I can't find it. I can't find it. I found it. I really like the length of this one. So I'll probably do, this blue one's just a little bit bigger. It's probably going to be too big for me. But yeah, I'll probably do this to about the same length because I really like this length. It covers my whole head like a hat, but it leaves room for my hair in the back. But it covers my whole head. And I've worn it with my hair up or down in it. And I love it. But yeah, this one ball of this yarn is not enough. And I wish I had another one of this color. I went digging around looking for it, but I couldn't find. I usually buy 2 of everything, but I only bought 1. I guess. Maybe they only had 1. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I have another one that's very close in color. It's just more green. So I'll probably just put that on. It matches, it just doesn't have that gorgeous bright blue. I love making hats. This is the Invisible Woman hat. And then when I finish this on my next live, I'll do Invisible People. Invisible People. Invisible People hat. It starts out the same, but it closes up. It's more like a beanie. It looks like a slouchy beanie, but it's not. It's not really big and slouchy. It just has it's gathered up the back to look to give it a slouchy appearance. But this is, I'm on the repeat of round 4. And you just keep repeating this round until your hat is the length you want. It's very simple. Oops, I have one more. It's very simple. Repeat 11 single crochet, 1/2 double crochet around to the last stitch, and then the very last stitch is 1/2 double crochet. I was gonna say, I can't believe your yarn came in already, but I forgot that you ordered it. You ordered some of it from the store. You can make this hat with any yarn, but I think the thicker yarn lends itself to more of a headband. I said I was gonna say I was surprised you got your yarn already, but I forgot that you ordered some of it from the actual store for pickup. Buy online, pick up in store. Bopus. Oh no. Thanks for following. Not sure what it is that's making the sound. I think it's this. Something has shifted and it's not in the same spot it was in. There, that's better. Hi, welcome. Hi, Barbara. Barbrab. Huh. I'm almost done with this. With this one, I'm gonna add this one in after. I found 2 more of this. Also, oh wait, are these, wait a minute. Are these the same? This one says Baltic. Well, this has that bright blue. Maybe I should put this one in, because this has more of that blue on the inside and some purple. This has green. I thought thought these two were the same, but they're not. I think I'm going to put this one in. What do you all think? Should I put in this or this? This has the blue. But this is really more like staying with the beach theme. I'm almost at the end. I need to decide. The beach theme one matches. It does match better. I think I might stick with the beach theme because I feel like I could put these two together also. I could combine these for invisible people, but I don't feel like I could combine these. And that's probably what I was thinking when I bought them, if they only had like one of each. If they didn't have a lot of choices, I probably, because I usually buy things in twos, so I was probably looking at them in terms of which two went together. It's been a long time though, a couple of years, so I don't know. I don't remember what exactly I was thinking at the time, but just gonna take a guess. If it's too big, I'm gonna cry. I'll either rip the whole thing out or I'll give it to somebody. But this I could definitely stop it at any point. You can make it as long or as short as you want. You can wear it around your neck. You can wear it around your head. If it's long enough, you can tuck it in. Wear it like a hat. That was my original idea with it, was just that you could tuck it, you could kind of tuck your hair into it. There's people walking by the house and they have glow sticks. They have flashing glow stick necklaces. It is a beautiful time to be here at the Outer Banks. The weather is spectacular. It is gorgeous. And we just had a big, couple big storms, so there's all these shells and things washed up on the beach. It's a great time to go shelling. There were a lot more people on the beach than I expected, to be honest. This time of year was actually pretty crowded. I have a knot right here at the end of this ball. Yarn's really wrapped up around itself. Hi, welcome. The yarn is called Poem Silk. And, oh, I don't see the label right here actually from this particular ball. But it's an old, I'm pretty sure it's discontinued, so I bought it at Webb's from their back room. I think I might have bought it when they have a sale like once a year, right around New Year's, after Christmas. And the first of the year, they have like their one annual sale. And I went up there once during the sale, and I believe that's when I bought this, but I don't remember. But it's gorgeous, isn't it? It's wool and silk. It's 75% wool and 25% silk. And it feels like wool, but it's not scratchy at all. It has like just enough silk to have that like shimmer. Let's see, where's my end? I'm mixing colorways because this is all I have of it. Yeah, I like this match so far. It's not gonna look like a separate skein. I don't think. It's just gonna look like it's gonna look very similar, but with a stripe of green. I think this is the right choice. I like green. I like green and blue. $11 single crochets across the back. Give it the shape. That's where the shape of it comes from. They kind of slant to the side because you're working in the round, but it's not going to on your hat be prominent. These yarn balls only have 109 yards in them. So it's not enough for the size that I want to make. Let's see how much closer I'm getting. I'm probably at this point just going to almost go to the end of the yarn. It's the Invisible Woman hat. Invisible Woman hat. There, I should have folded it like that. That's a better view of it. Just have a few more rows. Maybe I will finish tonight. I didn't think I would. Got a little bit of barf. Yarn barf. Almost feels like maybe someone has pulled some of this out and shoved it back in the skein. I hate that. I hate yarn abuse. It even drives me crazy at the store when I'm buying yarn and the cashier picks the ball of yarn up like by the strands. Oh my gosh. That makes me nuts when I see yarn being like not handled by the label. Oh my gosh. I go crazy. It like grates my nerves. Thank you. Aren't they wonderful? I love the turquoise blue. I only had 4 balls of this yarn in my stash, and these were the other 2. And I almost added this one in to pick up some of the turquoise, but I decided that these 2 should stay together. And then I brought this one in, which doesn't have the turquoise, but it has the beachy sand colors, so I felt like it was a better match. Whoops. Thanks so much. It's lovely yarn. It's really lovely yarn. I took a little dive in the stash for something special. Hi, Della. Yep. Yes, I went with the beachy one. I ended up going with the beachy one. After on my next lives, I'm starting a journey to do complete projects on lives, which is not something I've done in the past. This is new. Yes, it's the Invisible Woman hat. Invisible Woman hat. So after I complete this one, I'll do the Invisible People hat. So this is the Invisible Woman hat. It looks like this. It's open on the top and bottom, so you can put your hair through it, or you can wear it on your neck. And then Invisible People actually closes up at the top, but it has the same bottom and the same shaping in the back that gives it like the slouchy look, and without being like a great big floppy slouchy hat. It's a little different. I came up with the idea of the Invisible Woman hat. I was out with one of my friends and we were knitting in a restaurant, and we were like a little self-conscious, like, is it weird that we're here? And I was like, nah, nobody cares what we do. Women our age are invisible. And I put the hat that I had in progress on my head, and it still had the needle, the knitting needle. The original one was knitted. It had the knitting needle and the yarn still sticking out of it. And I was sitting there in the restaurant, saying like, look at me, like literally nobody is looking at me or gives a hoot what I'm doing. So I was like, it's kind of fun being invisible. I like being invisible. I can stop caring. We are invisible because this new generation only knows their phones. Well, I think probably when I was their age, I didn't really care too much about women in their 50s either. What are you going to do? And I didn't come up with that idea. Women our age are invisible either. I think I saw that on a TV show. I don't remember which one, but I feel like I remember Kathy Bates saying it on a TV show. Women our age are invisible, and then I think she was shoplifting. What show? Does anyone know what show that is I'm talking about? Yes, but we still paid attention. That's why you know how to crochet. True. There's a lot of young people crocheting now, too. They're making different things than what we make. My grandmother made a lot of blankets for us. And I remember her sisters, my great aunts, making things like hats and scarves that we wore in the winter time. My Aunt Edna, I remember her making these little pink hats, and then um, my mom was also making them. I feel like I remember that. But my grandmother she always had knitting or crochet when she came. They all crocheted. She was the only one that knitted, I believe. And then I asked her to teach me how to knit, which she did. But then I put the yarn between my toes and she said I wasn't taking it seriously. She said I wasn't taking it seriously. I wasn't being serious. Oh my gosh. I remember she taught me how to knit, but when you first learn how to knit, you learn how to do garter stitch, which is knitting every row. And like it didn't look like, stockinette stitch is usually what you see, a sweater or socks or something, and I didn't understand why my knitting didn't look like that, and I didn't like it. So I tried to learn how to knit and purl, but I couldn't get it. And yeah, Lala says, started crocheting at the age of 7. Yeah, that's how old I was. I was like 7, and she was teaching me how to knit. And I got it. I could do it, but I could not purl. I didn't get that. Actually, I think she did teach me how to purl. Actually, yeah, Amy Grammy told me I wasn't taking it seriously. Could you imagine? I wonder what she thinks of me now. Yep. Crochet stuck with me a little bit more. Man, I just loved making things out of yarn. I just thought it was so fascinating and cool. And the first thing I remember making was a scarf, and I think the scarf was like a swatch of something my mom was trying to make. And then she let me have it and keep like working on it. I was flossing my toes with it. Yep, I had it between my toes. Well, then when I moved to Hawaii, they when they make lei, they hold it with their toes and they braid it. Hey Yada, yes, I am making the Invisible Woman hat. This is my second or third live working on it. And I have, yes, there is a written pattern for it. It's called the Invisible Woman Hat, and it's available on my site, bettymcknit.com. I think I'm better at writing patterns than I am about making videos. But everything in this, from here, from this row to here, it's just been repeating the same row. So I already explained it a few times actually. So yeah, now I'm just yakking. And I noticed that because I do like to go live and talk to people while I'm working. I don't like to sit and edit video and sit and crochet by myself, filming tutorial videos, and I can't sit in a chair for a long time because for medical reasons, so I don't enjoy just like sitting and editing and all of that. And I did notice that there are people that enjoy watching these videos as they crochet, and they crochet the project right along with me. So even on the replay while I'm sitting and talking to you and, other people, that's okay, no problem. You don't have to apologize, it's fine. But yeah, I did notice that people will go back and watch those replays, and they enjoy having the whole project crocheted out for them, and they'll crochet along with it. So I just recently actually started crocheting the entire project from start to finish on lives. The last one, what was the other one I did? Oh, I did the Superstar 6-day Superstar shawl. I did the entire thing on live videos. That was the first one. And this is actually just the second project that I've done this way. So I'm having fun. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of hours. I'm trying to set my store up so I can tag the patterns in the videos. It's set up here on TikTok, but on TikTok your live videos go away. You have to download them and post them somewhere else if you want to keep them on your feed, or if you want to keep them. So it's like lives are like, one and done, that's it. Look how fast this yarn, look at that. It's like almost done. I think I am going to finish tonight. Let me start looking ahead at what this is. Round 4, so there's only 6 rounds to this hat, but round 4 is, repeated until you reach the length that you want. Let's see. So round 5. Okay, so round 5 is just the same repeated row, but it's working into the front loop only. And then round 6 is the last round is just where you create the roll again. So I wanted the hat to have that roll at the bottom, like a knitted cap, when you cast on a knitted cap in the round and you just knit and you don't do ribbing, and it has that roll. And I wanted this hat to have that roll as well. So it has the roll on the bottom and the roll on the top. And you don't have to make this wide either. You can make it really narrow and make a headband. I think the heavier the yarn, the shorter you should make this hat. I don't think really super heavy yarns work well with it as a long, full size hat. Let's see. Lala says, I inherited my best friend's mom crocheting needles because I had a child first. Wow. Lucky you. I had a blanket that my grandmother had made me, and I have blankets that, well, my mom's still alive. I was going to say I haven't inherited anything, but my mom's still alive. I have blankets that she's crocheted me, and I have my grandmother knitted me a blanket when I was younger, but it got ruined and I had to throw it away, so I don't have it anymore, which is really sad. Thanks for the follow. Double crochet is my favorite crochet stitch. I mean, what more could you ask for? I feel like it's the perfect stitch. I love the rhythm of it. It just, it just works. Oh, of course, of course. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. You don't have to apologize. Totally legitimate question. I really love this platform, TikTok, because I reach so many new people on here. I haven't been on here for very long. I came over in like January when somebody posted a video of my 6-day star blanket that they had made from my pattern, and it went viral over here on TikTok. And so I had an account over here, but I wasn't really doing anything. So I came over here and started doing stuff, and I just love the platform, and I love the following, the people over here. Crochet Talk is so fun. It's just, I think it's a really great platform. I have fun going live. Before that happened with her video, like almost immediately before, I had received some like negative commentary on my videos and my ability to make tutorial videos. Or somebody was commenting on my videos, basically saying, you should just stop. You're terrible at this. And I thought, well, I guess I'm going to stop, because I'm tired of, I don't want to have to take in, comments like this, and maybe they're right. Maybe I'm terrible at it. And then my video, or the video went viral of my blanket. My website crashed from that multiple times. And I was actually in the hospital recovering from surgery at the time. And so people were going over to my YouTube channel, and I have videos over there on my YouTube, but they're videos like this where I'm just like crocheting along and I'm talking, and it's not like, like a tutorial video is like, okay, here's the important part, here's how to do this stitch, and then off camera, or maybe they'll speed up the part like that I'm doing now, where you're just like working, like the same repetitive thing. They'll just speed that up, and then they'll go to the next part that they have to show, right? Well, I don't do that. I just keep going, and I keep talking, and I don't go back and edit as much as I should, or even chapter it out. Honestly, I need a VA that will go over to my YouTube channel, watch all the videos, and like chapter them for me, and make nice thumbnails, and do all the things, because it's a whole job, to be a YouTuber. But yeah, so there were people over there on my YouTube channel, and they were just following my old live videos where I was making star blankets. so that they could make them. And that's when people started saying, this is really cool. I feel like I'm crocheting along with somebody. I feel like I have someone to like sit and hang out with and crochet with. And because that person said that, I kept going. I kept making videos because otherwise I was ready to stop. I had told myself I was going to stop. People, I don't really know why people are mean on the internet, but I just think that we live in a very stressful world, and a lot of people are isolated now after the pandemic. A lot of things changed and people are really isolated. I think being online makes it easier for you to be nasty. I think some people are just plain nasty, and I think some people are hurting. Yeah. Thank you, Navy Brat. Yeah, I'm just doing my thing, and I just decided to just accept that I don't do things the way that other people do. That I don't do things the way Mikey does. I'm not Marley Bird, I'm just doing my thing over here. And there are going to be some people who don't like it, and there are going to be other people who do, and it is what it is. All I can do is be myself. But I am sensitive, so when people are mean, it does get to me. It really does. I'm getting better, though. I'm getting better at it. Let's see. Thank you, FinFan. Thank you for sharing the live. Yeah, thank you. I usually just delete it and move on. I don't even respond. Because if somebody is already in a place where they're making a negative comment on your YouTube video or TikTok video or whatever, they're not in it. They're not going to listen. Like, their mind is not going to be changed. They're not going to turn around and be like, "Oh yeah, you're right. I was mean." Like, they're just in a place of hate, and they're just going to keep hating. But thank goodness, I think 99% of people in my communities that are like watching my videos or want to make my patterns or want to follow along on a YouTube with me, most of them are just really good, nice people. And I think people have bad days sometimes too, so yeah. Where'd you go, Amy? Did you go have dinner? Yeah, of course. Just do me a solid, Navy Brat, and make a comment on just any one of my videos, and I'll see it, and then I'll go subscribe to your channel. Just make a comment for me so I remember to do it. Navy Brat forever. My kids are Navy Brats. Not a fun life. Okay. Did you move around all the time? I know that was really hard for my kids to move around all the time. I enjoyed it. I liked living in a bunch of places, but I can tell you I don't want to keep moving around. I'd like to stay put where I am right now for good, but I don't have to deal with the Navy anymore, thank goodness. I think I'm getting pretty close to size here. The row ends right here at this half double crochet, right before the single crochet. This one is the size, the length that I like. I think this is going to be too big for me. This one fits me. I'll have to give it to my sister when she comes down here, visits me at the beach. So she can have beach on her head. She can put the beach on her head. She can be a beach head. She has a bigger head than me. I'm going to keep going on this, and this is all the yarn that's left. So I think I'm going to let the yarn get around to about here, and then do the last. I have just 2 more rounds to finish it off. But I like using up the yarn. I don't like having a little, like, you know, half dozen yards left over of something. That's BS. I designed this pattern a few years ago, but I just went back and updated it and improved it. So that feels good. I didn't really know what I was doing when I first started designing patterns and publishing patterns. In fact, my first pattern, I don't even know what I was thinking when I published it. Ravelry was new, and I thought, oh, I'll just write this up and upload this to that Ravelry thing. Okay, thank you, my dear. I'll go over and subscribe when I finish this live to your channel. What's your channel about? Do you crochet? Yeah, I'm going to finish this up tonight, and then next time I come on live, I'm going to do the invisible people hat, and I'm going to I also vent my feelings when I need to on YouTube. Wow. Well, I look forward to seeing your content. The Invisible People hat is, it's similar to this hat. It starts out the same, but this one is, the Invisible Woman hat is open at the top and bottom, so you can wear it like a headscarf, and you can leave your hair out in the back, or your ponytail or bun. And the Invisible People hat is closed off at the top, like a hat. It looks like a slouchy hat, but it doesn't have a lot of extra length and fabric. It's just this shaping in the back that gives it like a slouch look. So I'll do that one. It's very easy. It's a really cool looking hat. Oh, that's cool. Navy Brad, I just started support groups for crocheters and knitters. If you're interested, you can check the link in my bio. I think you might like it. I do like a lot of work with mindfulness and stress reduction with crochet and knitting, and somatic stuff to help people, remember to stretch their hands and crochet without injury. It's in my membership community, the Betty McKnittiverse. It's not on Facebook, but I did just host a 6-day. Actually, tomorrow's the last day of it. Self-care crochet along. I hosted a free event to advertise it. But the support groups they're held over Zoom. They're not on Facebook. This is how much yarn I have left. I'm going to maybe do one more round, and then, well, let me decide when I get over to the single crochet rows. This hat's pretty. This hat's nice. I like it. Don't think it's gonna fit me though. Have to give it to my big-headed sister. That's okay. Whoop. I have a ton of free content, resources, and communities. I mean, my free communities are on Facebook. If you're not on Facebook, you can catch me over here, YouTube. Okay. I think I should start this last. I think I should go on to round 5. Okay. So working in the front loop only, 11 single crochet. So it's basically the same as row 4, just only working in the front loop. So 11 single crochet. This is 3. This is 4. I'll slow down. This is 5. I'm just working in the front loop. This is 6. This is 7. This is 8. This is 9. This is 10. This is 11. And then half double crochet. We're just working all the way around in the front loop. So the rest of them are double crochet until the very last stitch, which is half double crochet. Hi, Auntie. The Invisible Woman hat is, that's what I'm working on right now. And it's a hat that's open at the top, so you can put braids or long hair or curly hair or a bun or a ponytail through the back. You can also wear it around your neck. You can make it short, shorter than what I made here. Like you could just make it that long and make it a headband. It's a great hat for people with long hair, dreadlocks, braids, curls they don't want to mess up. All right, no worries. Thanks for the follow, Auntie Juicy. Oh, thank you. This is the yarn. It's old stuff, so I don't know if it's still around anymore if you go looking for it. I bought it at Webb's a couple years ago. I'm almost done. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be doing linked double crochet and not regular double crochet for this round. Sorry. Okay, to make a linked double crochet, you pick up in the loop on the front of the double crochet, and I'm also only working in the front loop here, and then you pull through 2, you pull through 2. So you pull up a loop in the front of the double crochet, you pull up a loop in the next stitch, and then you pull through 2 and pull through 2. Okay, that's my link double crochet. I go into the front of it rather than yarning over, and I pull a loop up there. And then I'm only working into the front loop for this round. I pull up a loop in the next stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's linked double crochet. Go into the front of the stitch, pull up a loop, pull up a loop in the next stitch, pull through 2, pull through 2. Linked double crochet. Pull up a loop in the front of the stitch, in the next stitch, and I'm only working into the front loop this round because on the next round I'm going to catch the back, oops, the back loop and the back of the stitch to make that rolled edge. I have like a little mosquito or something flying around me. Pull up a loop, The reason I did linked double crochet is because I wanted to make that roll, and I thought if I did it just with double crochet that I was going to have holes and spaces in between each one. Y'all see that bug flying around? Oh man, that's annoying. It's right up in my face. Oh man. It's the worst. Pull up a loop in the front, and in the next stitch, front loop only. Now, when I was testing this pattern, some of my testers loved this linked double crochet stitch so much they wanted to make the whole hat out of linked double crochet, and it is a really fun stitch. Just know that it behaves differently from regular double crochet. Okay, and you can see it's already curling. I'm going to fold it all the way over and crochet it to the back loop of the row below, but it's already curling on its own. So it's a little bit like Tunisian crochet. So if you want to do the whole hat out of it, you might want to do a little test swatch or experimenting, something of that nature. Thanks for the likes. That bug is driving me nuts. Thank goodness I only have one more row after this. I didn't think I would get to finish tonight. I thought I would need another live to get this done. I love making hats. They're like instant gratification. My sister, my big-headed sister says, the bug is bugging you because the hat is for me. It's driving me nuts. That cool meme joined. That's a cool username. Okay, almost there. One more round. Okay, and what does it say to do? It says catching the back loop of each stitch with the back loop of the stitch in the row below. $11 slip stitch, single crochet to last stitch, slip stitch. Okay. All right, so I'm catching the back loop of each stitch with the back loop of the stitch in the row below. So I'm catching this one, which is the back loop of my top stitch with the back loop of the stitch in the row below. Okay, so I'm catching that. And then it says 11 slip stitch. 1, 2, so we're slip stitching across the single crochet portion. 3, let me get in a little closer for TikTok. Okay. Back loop, back loop. This is 4. Back loop, back loop. This is 5. Back loop, back loop. This is 6. Back loop, back loop. 7, back loop, back loop. 8, back loop, back loop. This is 9. Let me go just a little bit. There we go. Back loop and back loop. 10, back loop and back loop. 11. Okay, so 11 slip stitch and then single crochet to the last stitch. So we're still going to catch the back loop of the top stitch and the stitch from the row just below, and we're in a single crochet. Back loop and back loop. And this is how I'm doing that roll. this project has enough just like different techniques to keep you interested and enough repetition to be like instant gratification. Wow, it sounds like someone's going through my recycling right now. I have no idea what that was, what I just heard. No worries, Navy Brat. I'm on the last row of the hat. My sister sent this bug in here to annoy me because she wants this hat for herself. Back loop and back loop, single crochet. That cup really must not have been washed for a long time. Hang on, my overhead died. Okay. All right, I got it. It had old Dr. Pepper in it. Well, ew. Hi, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Oh, wait, I gotta swap this. Nobody wants to watch my face while I'm crocheting. You all want to see what I'm doing. This is the Invisible Woman hat, and this is the last row of it. It has like a rolled edge on the top and bottom, and this is how I made it. I have never done a crocheted snake. To be honest, I'm not really, don't do any amigurumi. I do blankets, I do scarves, hats, garments, things like that. I am more really about writing the patterns than I am about making. I don't make stuff and sell it at all. I write patterns and I sell the patterns. Yeah, I don't do crocheted animals at all. Hi, thanks for following. Okay, what does this say to do on the last stitch? Slip stitch, the last stitch. Oh, you're having a hard time with it? What's giving you, what's difficult? What's confusing you? this is my second project completed on live. Woo, man. It's a little stressful. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. The last stitch is a slip stitch. There's my rolled edge. It has that roll at the top. This is how much yarn I have left. I wish I didn't have so much yarn left, but I don't think I would have made it around another time. So I'm just going to roll this up real quick so it's not sitting here. And I'm going to keep it with these other 2 skeins of this same brand of yarn, and maybe I'll just throw it in to one of the other hats, the other hat that I make out of this. Or I don't know, maybe I could crochet a little flower or something out of the leftover yarn and put that on the hat. Decorate it up a little bit. Oh, I can hear it go zzz in my ear. Okay. Y'all want to see me weave in the ends? I know everyone thinks I never do, but the truth is sometimes I wait until I am sure I'm not going to rip anything out or change my mind on it. And then other times it's just pure laziness. Let's be real. Let's be real. There's a lot of laziness involved, but sometimes I just like to wait, make sure I'm not going to change my mind, because man, I have tried to pull out stuff that's had the ends woven in, and it is not fun. It is not fun at all. When you weave in ends, make sure you change directions. So don't just go under the stitches in one direction. Go one way and then turn around and go the other way. Okay, so I started off going that way, and then I turned around and went that way, and now I'm going to come back. I don't split the yarn like some people do. I don't intentionally do that. This is where I started off, so I'm going to make sure I kind of work my way back around. I do have like a little bit of a gap here. So I'm going to close that. Just like that. And then this is where I started my project. So I just want to kind of bring that first round together a little bit. There, that's better. Now it looks very continuous and not Hi Tisa. I am finishing up the Invisible Woman hat. I have set out on a journey or a commitment to make a bunch of projects on video and do the whole project, entire projects from start to finish. I had some people asking me about this particular pattern that I designed a couple years ago. So I did this one. And next I'm going to do the Invisible People hat. This is the Invisible Woman. And next is going to be Invisible People. Let's see, what time is it? It's 8:48. I can tell this hat will be too big for me, so this hat is full of beach vibes. This is Poems Silk, and I think it's old and discontinued, unfortunately. It's gorgeous, isn't it? I bought it at Webb's in their back room or on one of their sales, so I don't know if it still exists or not. They have a lot of discontinued stuff in that back room, which is why I love going there. It's like a big warehouse full of yarn. I bought some beautiful, amazing yarn there. I don't know. I have this weird thing that I do, though, where I save the nice yarn. It's like so nice, I don't even want to use it. I think I just love yarn. Okay, done. I know it's too big for me. The cool thing about it, too, is you can wear it either way. There's no real top or bottom. But I'm going to put it on. Oh, it's not that much too big. I could do it. I could get away with it. It's a little big for me, though. I have a very small head. Ah, too big. There you go. I can pull my hair out of it, out of my little clip. This is how I usually wear it. There we go. Invisible Woman hat. I think I look cute in it. Way too hot to be wearing it. I'm just seeing your comments, YouTube. I'm seeing them on my phone, but I'm not seeing them over here on my desktop. I don't know why they're not being picked up. But I appreciate your comments. Thank you. Okay, happy weekend, everyone. TGIF, and I'll see you soon. Next time I'm going to do invisible people. Invisible people. Mwah. Bye now.